Sign the contract with Real Luke.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Luke back at it again. Welcome to the 5th episode of Sign the Contract podcast. You guys hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and stay tuned with the STC family. So let's get right on and enjoy the rest of the 5th episode. Hey everyone, my name is Luke. Welcome to the 5th episode of Sign the Contract podcast. So let's get ready to sign that contract
with Real Luke.
Alright, you guys, the first thing that I will be talking about is my vacation. I went to Florida. The main reason why I went to Florida, not only it was a vacation, it was a baseball vacation. My little brother, he's in college and he plays baseball. That's why we went down there. That's kind of like the main reason why we went down there. But that doesn't mean that we can enjoy the beaches, we can enjoy this, we can enjoy that, and that is something that we did do. It was so much fun, honestly. We had a blast. And before we get into that kind of stuff, there was a little girl right behind me. I think it was the flight that on our way there, right? It was on the way over there. There's this little girl behind me talking non-stop. She's like 3 to 4 years old, right? She's like 3 to 4 years old. I'm in the middle seat. She is directly behind me, right? She is in the middle seat also. And I gotta tell you, she never stops talking. She's like 3 to 4 years old, and the parents are not really doing anything at all. The mom is. She's like saying that, hey, I need you to be quiet now because like no one wants to hear that. We are on a quiet airplane, and there's like no other kids on the plane, though, but they're not really like making any noise or sounds. It's because those parents of those kids are actually doing their job of parenting their kids, right? Though, but this one, all of a sudden, this one, directly behind me, of course, they're not doing their job. What they're doing is just like, hey, just keep it down. Just keep it down. I want you to be quiet, right? And it never gets to the point where she is done talking. I put in my AirPods, and there is this offline music app that I listen to because when you're on an airplane mid-flight, I think you kind of know where I'm heading with this, right? You cannot have Wi-Fi on, right? You need to be on airplane mode. And I'm like, at this point, the parents need to take some accountability. She's like 3 to 4 years old. She is a minor. You have control over her, right? She is your child. She is directly behind me. I keep on hearing her. Even though that I'm listening to my music, I still hear her behind me just talking about nonsense of like what a 3 to 4 year old girl would want to talk about. And I'm like, bro, can you please be quiet for at least to 5 to 10 minutes so that I can get some playtime of listening to my music? Like, come on, give me some peace and quiet here. There is not any other kids that's making a lot of noise as much as her. They're being quiet because they've been told to be quiet by their parents. Like, their parents are actually doing their job. All of a sudden, when it comes to me, there's a kid directly behind me, and the parents of that kid is not parenting their kid. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, what are you doing? Honestly, take some accountability. Your daughter is being a wild one. Like, I'm trying to listen to my music here, and I can't listen to my music when I have a 3 to 4 year old little girl just like chirp 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 chirp. Like, I can't have her chirping directly behind me, and I'm trying to listen to my music. Like, actually be a parent and actually parent your kid. And I'm pretty sure that I'm not the only one on that plane that had to deal with that nonsense. Like, honestly, it was just so stupid. Hopefully that you guys relate to that. But also, like, on the other hand, I get it. I get it. She's a little kid. She doesn't know any better. But if it's nonstop, like, I kind of like was like doing one of these. If you're watching this in video format, I'm giving her dad the side eye, but like, you need to do something here. You need to do something here, Bill. Yeah, come on, Bill. Come on. Parent your child. Do your job. The mom is really trying here, though, but she's not really the type of fit to be a disciplinarian. The father is, but he ain't doing Shia LaBeouf. Like, I don't know why I said that, though, but he ain't doing crap about it. That is your kid. She's like 3 to 4 years old. Take some accountability. Like, for real. Like, I'm pretty sure that there should be at least a noise level on this plane so that the pilot can actually focus in driving the plane. Take some accountability for your kid making a whole lot of noise and talking along with the whole entire flight. She was not quiet at all for the rest of the flight. Like, be quiet. Parent your kid. Parent your child. Do your job. And I gotta tell you, the flight on the way back was actually better than the first one because there was no noise whatsoever. And I'm like, thank God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for not having children like that, children like her, to make a lot of noise and not talk the whole entire flight. Heading down there again, like I told you, the reason why we went down there is because of my brother. He's in college, he plays baseball, and we're like, hey, why not go to Florida? It's a nice place. It's very hot down there, by the way. And they have gators, right? They have alligators. There is a few places where you can see them, and there's also like an enclosed area where you can also see them. And there's a sign that says, be aware of gators. There was a park, right? On baseball fields. It wasn't really on a baseball field though, but it was directly in the parking lot of like a big pond area. If you're watching this in video form, the parking lot was over here and the pond was way over there. And I seen a sign that says, "Hey, there's gators here. Be careful." I got to tell you, I did not see one. I thought I did. I thought I did, but it was a stick. And I took a picture of it. And I'm like, this is not a gator. It has not moved for the past 4 hours. 4 hours that we were there. It did not move at all. And I'm like, that's not a gator. That was a stick. That was a big stick. And the reason why I'm mad about this is because that the rest of the vacation, I did not see one. I did not see one. I did not see one alligator at all. So it kind of like ruined my vacation a little bit. Even though that it was very nice down there, 90-degree weather, very hot, I did not see one gator. Like, what are we doing here, Florida? Like, I thought that, we were in South Florida, right? We were far more south than far up north. We were in South Florida and I did not see one gator. Two places that we went to had gators. I did not see duck. I did not see duck. I think I'm going rogue here and I think I might want to calm down a little bit because I haven't seen any gators. Like, on the drive of going to one of the games of my brother's, I was like looking left to right, right to left, and to trying to see a gator in public, right? While listening to Morgan Wallen and Taylor Swift, as I was listening to that kind of music, I was looking, I was looking to right to left, left to right, to find any gators if they're just like laying about. I did not see one. I did not see one at all. And I'm like, bro, is this really Florida? Is this really Florida? Though, but This is not a gator though, but this was really cool. Me, my mom, and my dad. It was just us three. It was just us three, right? We went to this one restaurant. It was like right on the ocean, right on the ocean, and there was this like gecko or gecko, like lizard kind of thing, right? I've seen it and I took a picture of it, and if you guys want to see it, I'll put it on the screen right now. Man, look at that fella. He's very cute. I just want to like pick him up and kiss him and call him George. Like, "Mwah. What's up, George? How you doing?" Like, but yeah, it was just so cool to like see him. And honestly, I felt like that when I took that photo, it was actually one of the best photos that I've took of an animal. So I feel like that I covered everything when we went down there. I I was going to cut that segment a little short so that I can go off to the other one to talk about something else. But there is a few other things that we went down to Florida for, and that is because my mom is big in finding shark teeth. Right? We went to Venice Beach, which is popularly known. A lot of people were there. We went to Minnesota. Well, I didn't go to Minnesota. My parents went to Minnesota, but the beach that I went to was Venice Beach and Casperson, right? And that's where my mom and my dad found a lot of shark teeth. And I gotta tell you, there was a lot. There was a lot of shark teeth. We did not find 50. We did not find 100. We did not find 400, 500, 600. We had found. You guys guess how many we found? We found 1,000. 1,000 shark teeth. It was lemon sharks, hammerhead, or like sand tiger sharks, or like whatever, like, right? What, like, kind of like shark teeth that you would find on a beach like that? You name it, we have it, kind of thing, right? It was amazing because, like, honestly, I did do a video down there on Casperson Beach, and I will put that link in the description of this episode of the podcast, is because I want you guys to know the experience on Casperson Beach, and you guys, I'm kind of sorry about I was gonna say quality of that video because I was in a different mode. I was on cinematic mode, but I'm talking about the audio, right? Being on the beach, I did not have like any kind of like wind muffler on my phone. I recorded on my phone in cinematic, but the audio was kind of crappy because of the waves on the beach. It was very loud, and I just couldn't be like, and I just couldn't bear to finish that video or even to post it to YouTube. But so I did. So I will leave that link in the description so you guys go ahead and watch that video to know and to learn the experience of Casperson Beach. So again, like, we were on Casperson Beach, and I gotta tell you, while filming that video, I've got to know and learn about God's image, right? And continually to stay blessed in His name, right? Whew, gotta take a deep breath because I've been talking for like some quite a while, right? So, you guys, it is fun to stay blessed in Jesus' name. I actually wrote this down. Speaking of Jesus, me and my dad, we went to this men's retreat through my church group. I don't want to say the place of it because due to privacy issues and safety. Well, I do want to get this out of the way. I wrote down that I won a donut competition. Not even a minute in. Not even a minute in. They're doing this competition to see who can eat the most donuts, right? It was glazed donuts, and I got this water bottle to like push it through my stomach or whatever, right? To like digest it. And I won. I, I literally won a donut competition, and I'm gonna put that video right here.
Let's go, Tyler!
Tommy! Feeling this later.
Let's do it! Come on!
Ivan, you got.
Do we get one more?
Tyler's killing it.
Dude, no, you guys are. They're almost done! They're almost done!
Oh,
Come on, Ivan! Ivan, what would your wife think? Come on!
You gotta show us a clean mouth.
That really fired him up.
This is gonna come down to it.
Let's
There it
go,
is.
Tyler!
Let's go, Tyler.
Come on! Do it! Come on! Go!
All right.
Come on!
These guys are really close.
Come on, dude, they're both close.
They're both close. Holy crap. All right, you can leave. All right, bring on Tyler. You guys are still working.
Dude, Ivan, come on! He tapped in! He tapped in!
Dude.
Come on! We got one done.
Show me.
Show.
All right.
One done, two done. Oh! Well done. Hey, well done, everyone.
Like, honestly, I didn't even know that my dad was filming. I did not know that my dad was doing that at all. It's because we literally just got there, and I'm like, what are we doing? We just got here, and I'm doing a donut competition to see, like, who can eat the most donuts. Well, come on. It's your boy, Real Luke. Not only that your man had to do it, but it's donuts. You cannot pass up that opportunity to do that, yet alone win that competition. Like, I am the king. Call me the king of donuts. If you have a competition of who can eat the most donuts or anything, I can do it. Let me know. Please don't. No, don't do it, Luke. Don't do it. Sorry guys, going back to Jesus, right? Going back to staying blessed in his name. We'd we'd had this preacher that was talking over there, and he was saying a lot of stuff that was really good and that I wrote down. Also, I wrote down that you are not your own. You were bought with a price. Your body is the temple of Christ himself. And then I wrote down, don't talk it, just walk it. And that hit home for me. And that's why I'm doing this fifth episode of Sign the Contract podcast. Is because I had a lot of people ask me, hey, when is the fifth episode coming out? And I would say that, hey, I'm doing the fifth episode next week. I'm doing the fifth episode tomorrow. I'm doing it the day after tomorrow. But yet, I decided to do the fifth episode of Sign the Contract podcast right here, right now. It's because I am done talking about it. So I'm just gonna walk it. And I felt like that was just so relatable. And he said, pour everything into Christ. Give your life to Jesus because he is the one who wants it. I also wrote down pour everything into Christ. Give your life to Christ and you will be saved. You will not be saved by prayer. You will not be saved by getting baptized. A lot of people think that, hey, baptism is the way of being saved. I gotta tell you, it is not. Getting baptized is getting closer to Jesus. I can tell you that much. But again, you do not get saved through baptism. You do not get saved through prayer. What you do is what you do get saved is having your faith through Christ. If you put all of your faith in Christ, your relationship with him will be saved. And you having that relationship with Christ, you will be blessed. And yes, things happen. There's ups and downs. There's your lefts to your rights. There's rights to your lefts. You might want to take a step back and be like, hey, I don't like this approach. Which means that you would want to go into a different approach. And you guys go back to the second episode of Sign the Contract podcast where I was talking about there are no do-overs. Listen to that episode because I do not want to talk about that for the rest of this episode. But go into a different approach. Just because that you don't like the performance of something doesn't mean that you should start over. Well, you should start over somehow, right? But that doesn't mean that you should go into a different approach and actually continually to go down that path. Because there is a verse in the Bible, Genesis 3:5-6, I think, or 4:5-6. Believe in Jesus, and he will make your paths to be straight. I would also put that verse in the link of this description so that you can learn about God's word and to have that relationship with him so that you can be saved. So, hey guys, thank you so much for watching Sign the Contract podcast. Thank you for watching this all the way through with the fifth episode. The fifth episode. So, you guys, thank you for watching, and I really want this to happen. It's because this has been my thing, right? And I just want everyone to get closer to Jesus, and that's why I'm doing this. I just want to talk about my personal life experiences. Again, I don't know if I said this though, but I will be talking about random thoughts, life advice, boxing, and like my personal story so that you can relate to wanting to follow Jesus. And in the way and how I deliver this, you guys got no idea what I'm talking about here though, but you guys please follow Jesus because he is the only way, he is the truth, and he can show you so much. And that's why you guys should sign that contract. So thank you for watching the fifth episode of Sign the Contract podcast.